Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com, and welcome to this week's episode of The Dog Pound, the show where I round up all of the latest news from last week. It's a news roundup show, okay? It's one of those, okay? You know the drill. I do the news, I tell you what happened in a quick little video. That way you're all caught up and you don't have to read anything because who wants to read? Let's get started. So first of all, Aaron has posted his video review of the Samsung Galaxy S3, which is one of the best phones on the market right now. In my opinion, it's the best phone. If you follow PhoneDog's official smartphone rankings, you know, on my list, I have the Galaxy S3 as number 1. The People's Choice rankings, the Galaxy S3 is also number 1. So it's a pretty hot device. Be sure and check out his full video review, his first impressions, unboxing. He also has, I think, a couple of dog fights. So check out all of our Galaxy S3 coverage on PhoneDog.com. So you guys remember last week we heard that Apple had requested a preliminary injunction against the Galaxy S3, and this meant that it could be banned in the US, but we got an update. The judge said that she is denying this request because considering the Galaxy S3 would put too much strain on her court's calendar, and so that request has been denied. So Galaxy S3 releases in the US can continue as planned, and we don't have to worry about any bans. So yay! So last week, Apple announced its newest version of iOS, iOS 6, with over 200 new features, some of them pretty cool. Its new Maps application with turn-by-turn navigation, Siri for the iPad, and tons of other new features. Well, Apple recently gave us some more details on exactly which features will be available for which devices. So for turn-by-turn navigation and flyover mode in its new Maps application, that will only be available for the iPhone 4S, the iPad 2, and the new iPad. And then Siri for the iPad will only be available for the new iPad. And the ability to make FaceTime calls over cellular will only be available for the iPhone 4S and the new iPad. So if you have an older model that was not mentioned, you're not going to get those features, but you're still going to get, as we presume, every single other new feature in iOS 6. Last week, Verizon announced its new shared data plans, and pretty much everyone is upset. Not everyone, that's an overstatement, but a lot of people are upset, and it may be kind of confusing, so here's a quick rundown of how exactly it works. So you start by choosing a device. Each device has a monthly line access price. Smartphones cost $40 a month, basic phones cost $30 per month, and tablets are $10 per month. Once you choose your device, you then choose the amount of data you want to share with each device per month. You can get buckets for 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, all the way up to 10 gigabytes. In addition to the data, each line comes with unlimited talk and text. Now for some scenarios, for some families, this will save them money. For other people, it may cost them more money, and some people just don't want to share data. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This will take effect on June 28th. Every plan will be affected, and if you don't want to share your data, then you'll have to go no contract, prepaid, buy your phone outright, and then get your own plan. But for everyone else, you will eventually be sharing data. Again, let me know what you think about these new plans in the comments. So today, Microsoft is holding a big event today, unless you're watching this tomorrow, in which case that would be yesterday. But regardless, there's a big event from Microsoft today, and we're not entirely sure what we're going to see, but we're hearing that it could be a tablet. Now this is going to be a Windows 8 tablet, not a Windows Phone 8 tablet, so it'll be pretty much like a mobile computer, not really like a tablet like the iPad. This is just a rumor, we'll have to wait and see, but we'll know in a couple of hours. One more Microsoft news bit. We do have some leaked screenshots of Windows Phone 8. For the most part, it looks pretty much like Windows Phone 7 and Windows Phone 7.5, but the screenshots show us that we will see Skype integration, and there's also a new app called Data Smart that will help you keep track of all of your data, which apps you're using, how much data. So far as I can tell, there's not a whole lot of other UI enhancements here, but we'll have to wait until we see the finished product to really know for sure. Here's a couple of updates for everyone's segment. Where's my update? As of right now, the Sony Tablet P will be getting Android 4.0. Sony said this is only for select markets. We're not sure which markets those are. So some of you may be getting it and some of you may not be getting it, and we're not really sure which ones will be getting it or won't be getting it. But at least some of you are getting it, and somewhere out there, someone on a Tablet P has Android 4.0. Also, Motorola has sent a text message to its customers saying that the Motorola Droid Razr and the Razr Max will be getting Android 4.0 soon. Again, not a whole lot of details on that. Who knows how soon is, but hopefully that means within a couple of weeks. We'll keep you guys updated, and that has been this week's segment of Where's My Update? And last but not least, if you've been waiting for the Sony Xperia Ion in the US, we just got word that it will be hitting AT&T with 4G LTE in tow on June 24th for only $99 on contract, which is a pretty good price considering the caliber of this phone. It has a 4.6-inch HD display, a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, a 12 megapixel camera that captures full 1080p HD video. The only downside is that it ships with Android 2.3. Hopefully it'll get Android 4.0 by the time it ships or shortly thereafter. But all of that considered, it's not a bad phone for $100 on contract, so definitely check that out at your local AT&T store starting June 24th. So that's the news and that's the show. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com and I will see you guys later. Bye!